Hey Pisces, this is Perrymore Tarot's daily reading for June 20th, 2024. This is for Pisces. Last shuffle for Pisces. Let's see what's going on. So Pisces, what we have is angels of the four directions and a consciousness of lack. This tells me that what I'm seeing is that there's someone, not even someone. Angels are working on bringing you what it is that you feel you're missing, right? There's some kind of feeling of it's going to be okay. Even if I don't have these things, I'm going to be okay, right? They're coming in wanting to perform a miracle in the way of fulfilling a need that you have. You may feel like you can't move. You can't, some of you, it's literally, I can't move into my home or in a new home. Some of you are in that space of feeling like I'm not going to be able to do that. I can't just jump up and go. I just can't jump up and be. Okay. Some of you may feel like you lack the ability to be cutthroat. You can't do that. Angels of the four directions, Two of Wands, Magician, Hierophant, and Strength. The angels are coming in packing heat for you. They're presenting you with two options, right? And you may feel like I can't act on any of them. I can't take advantage of these options. That's your thought process. Your thought process has no bearing on what Spirit can do for you. So Spirit is maybe almost in a sense coming on quite strong. Make a decision. Choose something. You got it. You can choose it. It doesn't matter whether you have whatever it is. It doesn't matter if if you feel like you've lost and there's no point, right? They're wanting to see you celebrate. I'm seeing them saying this to you. They want to see you celebrate. They're presenting options in front of you. One of them is quite rebellious. The other one is traditional. You may feel like you can't do the rebellious one, the one that you would prefer to do. You can't take that opportunity. Yes, you can. Spirit's saying it doesn't matter whether you have the requirements. We're going to make it happen for you. Okay. The conflict is the Emperor and the Two of Cups. The conflict could be that you have to consider other people's opinions, right? Something happens and it's like you can't decide unless there's a meeting of the minds, unless you agree with someone else that you can do it, or you know what I mean, they agree as well. There's something about the conflict is that you may see the vision and someone else doesn't. It doesn't matter. The angels are saying even through this conflict, you have a choice. Choose one, and you have to believe in it and have conviction in this choice. Rebel against whatever it is that you feel. They're wanting you to rebel against something, even if you're saying, you're being beaten down or maybe talked down to. Rebel against that. Okay. Optimism and there's too many choices. They're talking a lot about making decisions. And see, the bird just can't. Seven of Pentacles and Two of Swords here. This is the first time the birds have started chirping around me, and they usually chirp consistently. And they've been quiet until that point, which is interesting. So optimism here tells me that it's your thought process needs to be, I've been doing this for so long. I've been doing this for a certain amount of time. This is what I've been working towards. And you have to be optimistic that harmony will be restored no matter what you choose. Don't choose what you think you should choose. Choose what you truly want. You have an option in front of you, and the angels are empowering you. They're pushing you along. You know, like the footsteps on the beach, when there's two sets and then there's one, and you're like, oh my gosh, they left me. The angels are like, no, we're carrying you. No worries. Don't worry, we got you. And so Spirit wants you to. The conflict will be that you may feel like whatever you choose, someone else must agree. And no matter what, things will be balanced out, whether they agree or not. Not saying that you got to be like, I don't care what you think, we're going here. But in so many ways, you might have to be that way. Maybe mentally, you have to be that way. Maybe you don't say it verbally. Maybe you don't yell it to someone. But maybe you're in this space of like, I know that, it'll work out. They'll see. Because there's something about you. They're saying that there's a deception here. And the deception is you are beaten. You are down. You can't do it. That's the deception. You may also feel like someone will resent you for making certain decisions. Not so. This will be balanced out. This will be reconciled. Whatever choice you make, they're not giving the parameters of a choice. Some of it has to do with a partner, perhaps with the Two of Cups, right? Or it could have to do with moving. I see someone who wants to live somewhere else or move. And you may say, I can't do it, right? I don't think I'll be able to save enough for this. Spirit's saying, choose it. Just decide. That's how manifestation works. Just decide whether someone agrees or not, and they'll make it happen. I'm showing a solidarity, a lot of support, especially if you have conviction. The problem is that if you're considering another person, then you won't make a decision. You won't have any conviction or strength behind your words when you speak. Well, I wanted to, you might be wishy-washy as you're telling it, whereas Spirit's saying, if you have conviction, like, no, this is what I'm going to do, they're sitting here saying, we've got your back. The problem with another person involved is that they take the wind out of your sails when it's time, it's time to start sailing the ocean blue. You've got to empower yourself or feel empowered anyway. You may feel like a miracle is about to occur in your life for this to be here. Like you could feel like, you know what, I'm just going to say I'm going to do it. And I could feel this miracle. Start taking a step in that direction. Start taking steps in the direction you want to go in. You have support. But you won't have support if you already feel like you're defeated. Like you already feel like, I'm not going to get it because they're not going to agree. You got to believe it first. The answer is within you. You could be dealing with an Aries very strongly. We also have Leo, Taurus. We also have Sagittarius. Right? So you could be a Pisces Aries cusp or dealing with an Aries Taurus cusp. If you're not dealing with those signs could also be in your chart. If you'd like to book a personal reading with me, my links are on my page. Peace, love, and light. Take care.